Your brain is naturally wired to keep you struggling financially. It is not a lack of motivation, a weak economy, or bad luck that keeps you trapped in the daily grind. Instead, a natural survival mechanism in your mind forces you to stay safe and comfortable. Common financial advice says you must skip your morning coffee and wake up before dawn to build wealth. But this is actually a trap that limits your financial progress. Working multiple jobs on very little sleep floods your body with high stress hormones. This constant stress shuts down the most logical part of your brain that you need to make smart and long-term decisions. Keep stressing over saving a few dollars on coffee will cause mental exhaustion, leaving you too tired to notice real opportunities. Real wealth is not built on endless exhausting work, but on a simple system of thinking that anyone can apply immediately today. We will look at how to reprogram your natural impulses to make financial progress inevitable. These are practical mental rules used by the most successful people to build their wealth. Applying these 8 rules will help you break past the invisible limit on your earnings. 1. Looking at your own future self like a stranger. Researchers at UCLA scanned people's brains while asking them to picture their future lives. The study tracked brain activity when people thought about themselves now, themselves in 10 years, and a random stranger. The result shows that your brain processed the image of the future self in the same area used for a stranger. Your brain naturally views the older version of you as a completely different person. This is why saving money is difficult, because your mind feels like you are giving cash away to someone else you don't know. To fix this, you must help your brain connect with your future self. Avoid using generic names like savings or investments for your bank accounts. Give your accounts clear names that describe your goals, such as the 2030 Freedom Fund. You can place a photo of your older self on your phone screen to remind you of your goal. This simple reminder helps your brain plan for long-term accumulation without struggle. 2. Utilizing your brain's natural laziness. Your brain uses a large portion of your daily energy, even though it is a small part of your body. To save energy, your mind is programmed to always take the easiest path. If investing requires you to log in and transfer money manually, you will avoid doing it. Building wealth is not about willpower, but about making good habits easy and bad habits hard. You must make spending money difficult and saving money automatic. Delete your saved card information from online stores so you have to manually type the numbers every time you buy. Keep your physical credit cards in another room when you are resting at home. Set your investments to transfer automatically right after your paycheck arrives. Removing the need to make a choice makes saving completely effortless. 3. Finding low risk, high reward opportunities. People naturally fear losing what they have twice as much as they enjoy winning something new. This fear keeps most people stuck in secure, low-paying jobs that slowly reduce their wealth. On the other hand, wealthy people do not take wild, dangerous risks like the media often claims. Instead, they focus on opportunities where the risk is small, but the potential reward is huge. For example, billionaire Richard Branson launched his airline with very low risk. He leased a single plane from Boeing instead of risking his entire fortune. He included a contract detail that let him return the plane for free if the business failed. This limited his risk to 1 year of lease payments while giving him the chance to build a major airline. You can focus most of your energy on your stable job while using a small amount for side projects. Spend a few hours on weekends learning a skill, offering a service, or building a simple online project. If the project fails, you only lose a little time. But if it works, it can greatly increase your income. 4. Watching your net worth grow in real time. A smartwatch tells you to slow down the moment your heart rate rises during a workout. Seeing this instant feedback causes you to adjust your behavior right away. Most people only check their bank balance before making a purchase, which often creates stress. This stressful feeling causes you to avoid looking at your money details entirely. To fix this, you need to create a simple visual chart of your growing savings. Track your growing savings With a simple chart on your wall or phone screen, seeing the line move upward triggers a feeling of accomplishment in your mind. This helps your brain enjoy saving money rather than spending it on temporary things. 5. Building scalable systems. Most people are trained to trade their hours directly for money. Since you only have 24 hours in a day, your earning potential will always face a limit. Successful people focus on creating systems that work for them instead of working longer hours. These systems can be digital tools, online content, or investments that grow while you sleep. Instead of working extra hours, turn your existing knowledge into a digital guide or template. A single digital file can be sold many times without requiring more of your personal time. Shifting your focus to these systems breaks the link between your time and your income. This allows you to earn money even when you are not actively working. 6. Demanding your true intrinsic value. Modern workplaces often praise quiet, loyal employees, but fail to pay them what they are worth. In reality, staying silent and loyal often leads to flat wages and tiny annual raises. The system takes advantage of your natural desire to avoid conflict and keep the peace. By accepting things as they are, you pay a large price for staying quiet. Remaining passive is actually a risky strategy in the modern economy. You should treat your job as a partnership where you share in the value you create. Show your employer clear proof of how your work directly increases their profits. Ask for performance bonuses or profit sharing instead of waiting for a standard raise. If they refuse, take your skills to an employer who's willing to pay for your actual results. 7. Protecting your brain from pressure. Constant stress and burnout are not signs of success, but barriers to smart thinking. When you are highly stressed, your mind goes into a survival state focused only on short-term problems. In this state, you cannot plan for the future because you are too busy surviving paycheck to paycheck. This is why people facing financial stress often make choices that seem rushed or poor to others. Their minds are trapped in defense mode, preventing them from seeing long-term opportunities. To make better decisions, you must actively protect your rest and recovery time. Focus on getting good sleep and taking regular breaks completely away from your work. Value your mental energy as your most important asset, even more than your current bank balance. A rested mind spots opportunities that tired competitors completely overlook. 8. Taking physical action right away. Many people fail to build wealth because they get stuck in a loop of watching and reading about money without doing anything. Your mind enjoys watching videos because learning feels like progress without taking any real risks. This is a mental trap designed to keep you safe from the discomfort of taking real action. To beat this habit, you must make a rule to apply what you learn immediately. For every hour of financial advice you watch, spend 2 hours putting it into practice right away. Do not wait for the perfect time, a better economy, or a complete confidence to start. Confidence does not come before action. It comes as a result of taking action. Start by using just one of these rules today, even if you start imperfectly. Taking physical action shows your brain that you are actively taking control of your life. Wealth is not a lucky event reserved for a few people who win a lottery. It is the direct result of matching your daily habits with how your mind naturally works. When you stop fighting your natural impulses and use these simple rules, your situation changes. The invisible barriers holding your income back will begin to disappear. You will no longer see your future self as a stranger, but as someone you are actively working to help. Moving from struggle to freedom begins with a single shift in how you think. Apply these rules today. Take control of your habits and build the security you deserve.